Welcome back to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena's second matchup, final week, Season 15. We won the last round against Dart Lennon. What I was anticipating would happen is, in fact, what happened, which was my fleet came through and held. I didn't think he had the fleet necessary to come through and take care of my defense. So let me show you real quick. One attempt there. The rest of the teams, because he saved so much for offense, he was able to do the clear of the squad roster with one attempt each, I believe. Let's click on these as quick as BlueStacks will allow me. So no surprises with how the rest of this defense held, considering he saved everything. So there is how that last round went. Let me show you what we have up against us this round. So my opponent here, you can see, has a decent amount of red when it comes to the portion of the roster, but let's break this down. I still have way more lifetime banners, a solid 400 or so offensive wins, more defense, but he's doing respectably. And then here, this has been the trend for a lot of this Grand Arena. I have way more Zetas, which typically means I have an older account. And then this guy has a little bit more Gear 13 and Gear 12, but I, as usual, have the majority of the Gear 11. And then this is what we've been seeing this Grand Arena too, where just my mods just completely swamp my opponents. This might be the worst that we have gone against this Grand Arena. Like, this is a lot of 6-dot mods and not a lot of good ones. And when it comes to the roster itself, no JKL, which is fairly common, no Galactic Legend, and then lower relics on a lot of these other important journey characters. And then these other key characters, a lot of them are not finished, not up to Gear 12, but he does have some speeds, and his Padme is clearly better than mine. Ships, we'll see how this goes. But I put both of my teams on defense, which I've been doing every round. I think going forward, that's going to be the way I'm going to be playing it. So here is my opponent. Do a quick glance at the relics, just show you what he's got going here. It's a little all over the place, with a lot of JKL requirements, but also some Jedi Master Luke requirements. So I think he's working towards Jedi Master Luke, but not in a way that I would be recommending, because he's also working on Jedi Master Luke while he doesn't have Jedi Knight Luke unlocked. Oh, that's the wrong one. Just stay on the same screen. CG. His Grand Arena history too is also identical to, or his defense here is identical to his Grand Arena history. So we have Padme, Rolo, and Mon Mothma. And the bottom territory here is actually the easier of the two. We've got Bosk and Darth Revan. I wrote out a plan when I was setting up my strategy. We're going to just stick with that. We're not going to overthink this. This is going to be much... Well, last round was easy, but we had a lot more worries last round because there was the SLKR risk. But I'm expecting the back wall of Geonosians and Old Republic So as long as things go based on the patterns, we're going to have plenty to overpower this. I like to take out Bastila Fallen as quickly as I can. I feel like Bastila Fallen is really what makes Darth Revan a worry for me. That might be a holdover from when I did the nuke team counter. But against the nuke team, Bastila Fallen would basically determine whether or not you could beat it. And after she's gone and the corrupted battle meditation's gone, this team falls apart. And plus, when you have the mods right, and you get that 1-2 punch with the wild lightning and Bastila Fallen's lightning. Come on, gas. The plan calls for JTR against Boss Care. If you have Django, I highly recommend doing Django lead if you're going to be running bounty hunters. Because JTR just rips through Boss. I'm waiting for this sun to set and get out of my eye line. You know what? Let's throw in Holdo. I don't think I've ever used Holdo. Both R2 and BB-8 are on defense. See, like, these guys are fairly fast too, and with Django's lead at giving speed to all of them, this would be a lot harder. And Django sometimes can mess up the JTR countering this team. Not always, it's not consistent, but it's definitely harder if you don't have good mods on your resistance. Then Django can handle it. I just put the Zeta back on Finn. I think that was my second or third Zeta. And after they refunded it, I threw it on HK-47. Oh, I should have... That should have been full banners. I wasn't really paying attention. I should have done the taunt and healed up some of that protection. Geo's an Old Republic. There we go. Oh, and they're weak Geos. Where's my Jedi? It's a little slower. We'll steal Hermit Yoda from Jedi Knight Luke. I don't want anyone else to get the protection up. I've tried this without Hermit Yoda, and you risk a timeout. Come on, please. I don't want to do another round of marked. They're all gonna counter. Just do basics. Right. What? I mean, I know why that happened. I'm just surprised it happened. You gotta be kidding me. Don't lose this. Come on. Take her out. No. Let's basic. Yes. Get turn meter. Just take her out. No. Let me... I should have done the turn meter. Just let me take her out. No! I need to get relics up on these guys. Like, it's time for Revan to get his relics. I've been avoiding that one. Not because it's not good, but because... there's so many other ones I need to do. And I need to get the relic higher on Jolie. I think he's at relic 4. We're going to boost him up to relic 5 before next Grand Arena. That's frustrating. Alright, that's happened a couple records now, where that team is messed up. I've pushed those under-geared characters as far as they're going to take me. We'll finish it up with these guys. Come on, Luke. Should have called Ezra to get some of those, get some of that protection back. Alright, what was the plan? Alright, we were going to do Gideon here. We've done this before against weaker ones. I think we'll still be fine. Throw the armor shred. AoE. We're not going to goof around with a Dark Trooper like we did last time. That was a mistake. I'm not certain who I should go after first, though. I feel like it should be Wedge. No, 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 no. No. I didn't want to lose a sacrifice yet. And I was just about to use Deathmark there. No, 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 no. I think I want the days. Come on. No. We're 200 geared. This has worked for me before, but the gear difference is too much. And now without the death mark, we're not... We need the death mark. No. You can see if my gear was stronger, we'd be winning this. It might still come through. Come on. Let's do it. Please. Yes! That was very scary. That's all Gear 11 troopers. Going up Gear 12 and relics. With just a little bit more gear, that would have been super clean. Really, I think if we just throw Gear 12 on Death Trooper, we're good. I almost want to try a Wampa solo. That's how reckless I'm feeling right now. I think we'll do Beskar, Vader, and something with Wampa. Because I love to disrespect Rolo. Why did I bring in so much? We're gonna do trail. Because I actually don't trust Beskar to handle that, at least cleanly. That's why SWGOH is here. I just want like a little tweak to SWGOH so he's more like a poor man's Nest. Like he's almost there, just something a little buff to the Zeta so that the Zeta's still functional, like even mid-game, because really it's an early game Zeta. It's actually my 100th Zeta. Because when I first started playing the game, it left such an imprint on me. Like I had Galactic Wars where that Zeta stopped me in my tracks. I always wanted it, but I knew by the time that I was doing Zetas that it was already outdated, so I never did it. I just always wanted it. So I put it on as a gift to myself. Alright. We're gonna do... What's my separatist situation? No. I kind of want the fracture. Let's do this. Let's just throw in some weird junk. I'm not clicking on you. I basically just want Wampa to carry this, but I don't want him to be alone. He wants some friends. Yeah, let's throw a fracture over there. Do it. No, I don't like that daze. We gotta get rid of Captain Han. Will you need to counter way more wobs. Do I need to put that other Zeta on you? See, I brought other people along because I knew that if I left him by himself, he would have died much sooner. That's what I was worried about. How do we want to clean this up? Is there anything fun? I don't really know why I feel like goofing off right now. Let's see how much damage a relic Leia can do. Need to take another look at that second Zeta on Wampa and see if I should put it on. Really, I just want Wampa to counter more. Or maybe I'll boost his relic to like relic 4 or something. Are we in trouble? I think we need to do this. Brief scare, no big deal. You're this fast? We need to do basic. Come on. This is a 5-star finalizer. Does he have relics on his Hux? I was hoping we'd take him out. I don't know if we want that per shuttle anymore. I know I should go after one of them, but I want to get a ship advantage. And IG 2000 is just too easy to take out. These fleets were tougher than they looked. We got the win, but not as cleanly as I thought they were going to be when we went into this. Alright, there we go. This is another... His arena team is not deep enough, I think, to get through my defense. And even if he does, he's going to get stuck on fleets. But really the big lesson is my Jedi Knight Revan team is really not... It's really not doing enough work anymore. We gotta... It's time to put a relic on him. And it's time to gear up Basilishan a little bit more. We've been holding off on those relics for a while now so that we can focus on some other things. Next Grand Arena, the new account should be ready with... I'll show you what I'm doing here. The new account will be ready to participate. I think I'll tag it on to the end of these videos. And before we leave, let me just real quick show you what we're looking at for the relics right now. This is why my Jedi Knight Revan and other Jedis, or even my Padme, don't have relics. It's because these guys here, these 5 here, are who I want to be my next relics. Basically Jedi Master Luke requirements, and this one's for me. That's just a good dangerous relic all around, even if you're not going for SLKR. So we will call it there. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other.